你知啦，烏拉莫又好大隻啦，咁佢又中意揸車喎。佢要架車咧好快啦，又要一帆風順啦，係咪？咁樣咧佢又要揾架好大架車啦。
咁啊烏拉莫就紫色㗎啦，點解佢紫色咧？成日都禁止，原來佢係好中意食雪糕㗎喎，佢係成日食紫色嘅雪糕，點解咧？首先
係如果烏拉莫咧，佢係一個好成功嘅人士，就係點解咧？因為佢係有一個洗車嘅生意啊。
烏拉莫佢咧就唔係食雪糕啊，佢中意揾雪糕嚟洗車，我都唔知點解，因為喺地球上面咧，其實呢個行為咧就係非常之奇怪。咁但係點解佢要咁做咧
？Thank you for your time.
How'd the Hong Kong interview go?
I don't know. I'm starting to think I don't speak Cantonese.
No, let me see your notes. No, you're good. All these guys ever talk about is the Ulamog Purple Ice Cream Car Wash.
Welcome to beautiful Barcelona, the site of the 2015 World Magic Cup, where 73 countries each send 4 players to wave flags and play cards, where Magic's global powerhouses must back up their bravado, and where the smallest of nations can shine on the biggest of stages. In Team Magic, it's all for one and one for all, and in the end, only one will rise above all and hoist the cup for all to see, the one cup of all cups that all nations seek, but belongs to only one. Should I rewrite that? All right, I'm here with Team Italy, Andrea Mangucci and Marco Camaluzzi. How did I do on the pronunciation?
Yeah, well, they did well. Yeah.
So, Andrea, can you tell us what is the team sealed format?
Team sealed format, it's a very unique format. It's done very few times, just like a couple of Grand Prix per year and this special and beautiful tournament. Team sealed, you open 12 packs and you have to build 3 decks. This is very challenging because you have to build like 3 decks with only 5 color at your disposal, and that's not something not easy to do because you have to, like, let's say white, blue, red, black, green, and then you have to share a color, and that's not easy.
So how are you able to resolve disagreements between teammates when the clock is ticking and you have to make a choice?
For us, we are lucky because me and Andrea, we are honestly 99% we are agree with the same situation. And if we are not agree, I'm the captain, so I can take the decision.
All right. It's good to have a captain.
Grøn er de farver, vi kan, og så har vi rød, som kan nogle ting.
Der er også forholdsvis mange farver i rød, så det er de 2 dybeste farver. Det er lidt svært, hvis du blander de 2, så bliver det sådan lidt mærkeligt.
Kort, og så skal det være som rød, grøn, agro. I think what we can do is we can play like a green deck with good cards in it, but then if we're just like hopelessly outclassed, we take the goblin warpaint plan. I mean that is 4 warpaints. How can anyone stop 4 warpaints?
Ya, yo me le llevé los teardrops.
But these cards are not going to be good in a non-processing deck.
Yes, I agree with that.
And the black cards, like, these cards are low-power cards for the most part. It's like they lose a lot of their value outside of this deck as well. So we're trying to say, we're going to put red with one of them, and one of them is going to go somewhere else. Which one will play nicely with other decks?
Tom, look at this right here. Tom,
If you just look at this right here, these cards are very, like, besides this card, they just don't do anything otherwise.
我覺得藍綠藍白好啲啊，因為你呢個 theme 係好足啊，你啲 token 有 pay off，跟住呢度又有一堆 pay off 啊嘛。
唔係，可能我打呢個好啲嘅，你想？
頭打呢個應該好過你打呢個應該，因為你打呢個係會食到晒所有嗰啲。
我你試打 token 好似好啲喎。
Because we do have the iron there.
It's like that's how we win the game. I don't win the game with a 6/6 like. The woodland finds coloured lands, and the fertile tickets find wooded land. different lands.
No, you're definitely right to play it.
He can beat. I'd like to play it because it's a good 6/6, but actually I think this giant mantis just blocks better flyers.
I think
Keep
just
pointing out
needed.
flyers. I just lose the flyers. It pains me to say it, but I might have to cut this for a giant mantis.
Do we need?
Can't believe I'm saying that on camera, but yeah.
If you were a Magic card, which one would you be? I'm sure you've all asked yourself that question at some point. If you haven't, I bet you're thinking about it right now. Yes? In any case, I went around here at the World Magic Cup and asked a few teams which card they would choose to represent their entire country. It's a segment we're calling Untitled WMC Magic Card segment. I should rewrite that, right? I'm here with Team Australia. So, Australia, which Magic card best represents your country?
What's it called? The
Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah, you know, that's definitely Australia as a whole. Like, just makes perfect sense. Surprise monsters and stuff. Yeah.
Right. And playing the didgeridoo, obviously.
Yeah.
I had not known that didgeridoos were good at summoning minotaurs. It seemed to me like a disconnect.
It happens all the time. It's a typical Sunday. Right. Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Team Macedonia. So, which Magic card throughout all of Magic's history best represents Macedonia?
It will probably be Raging Goblin.
Raging Goblin. They don't make one-drops like that anymore.
Like, we are the one drop.
You guys are 4-0 so far.
Yeah, we're 4-0 and we are happily, like, first time ever day 2 for Macedonia on WMC.
Raging like a goblin into day 2.
Exactly. It's great, and I don't know, it's one of the best things that ever happened to us.
Which Magic card best represents Mexico?
We discussed and we think it's Browbeat because Mexican players love to play red decks, and Browbeat represents like you have to do this or do this or.
Either way, it's a bad choice.
Mexicans can be intimidating sometimes.
I'm here with Team Scotland. So, you Scots, which Magic card best represents your country?
Well, it has to be a Highland Berserker. He's got the red/ginger beard. He's got a couple of axes. He even has actual kiltwear, I believe.
Right. And now there's a whole new bunch of allies in Zendikar that can join up with him and give a lot of things first strike, I imagine.
Yeah, we tend to be aggressive in that way, but we do all stick together, much like all the allies.
So we've reached the second day of competition here at the World Magic Cup, and we're at like the elimination pool play stages. It's very exciting. So I'm here with Pro Tour historian Brian David Marshall. Brian, what is this experience like for the small countries, the underdogs who come into this event that nobody knows?
Well, you know, this is their opportunity to become a Magic powerhouse. This is their opportunity to get, you know, their teammates onto the Pro Tour, to have really take a bite out of the Pro Tour apple for their country and become the superstars of tomorrow.
All right, I'm here with Team Guatemala. It's been putting up a great performance all weekend. So, Fernando and Jose, you guys have not played in a Pro Tour level event before. Well, what has your experience been like this weekend?
I think it's awesome. Everybody is just really friendly. I think we are in a competence. Everybody wants to win, but at the same time, everybody is nice. Anyone can be your friend here. You see people from all countries, and sometimes we don't speak good English or they don't, but it doesn't matter. We communicate, we find a way to do it. I think it's great.
For me, it's awesome to be here. My only experience is with my friends in Guatemala and Mike online. That helped me a lot to being here, and it's awesome.
Christopher is your captain, so how important is his leadership to your success? Or is it more of a team of equals, would you say?
I think it's both. We know we have to do a teamwork because it's a team tournament, but having him here, it's a lot of support for us because when we are not sure about something, we ask him, and we know that what he's saying us is the best for the team. we really count that he's going to win every round, so that's part of the plan.
Christopher, do you feel the pressure to be the best player and to lead the team?
Yes, I feel the pressure, but I like it. But I know they trust me. They trust me the match, so I tried my best to do everything good.
Large and small countries alike battled in tense matches down the stretch on Saturday afternoon. They all had one goal: play again on Sunday. The top 8 of the 2015 World Magic Cup bore witness to the downfall of both Davids and Goliaths alike. Guatemala's Cinderella story came to an end in the quarterfinals, as did the star-studded lineup of heavy-hitting Team Japan. Instead, the day belonged to two countries separated by oceans, deserts, and continents, but not by their love of magic. The nation of Thailand sent a couple young businessmen from Bangkok and a couple US residing transplants to the World Magic Cup. Together, Vilapat Sililurt Varakun, Ekarat Sorakup, Sutipong Popitakun, and Chom Pasid Parcha put Thailand on the magic map in a big way. In the quarterfinals, they faced the reigning World Magic Cup champions, Team Denmark. And while Vilapat dropped his match against rising star Martin Müller, Sutipong and Chom each took care of business to move on past the Great Danes in the Sunday bracket. In the semifinals, Thailand met yet another World Magic Cup champion in Team France, who took home the trophy in 2013. After splitting the first two matches, both countries' fate came down to a single game of magic. French captain Pierre Dajon couldn't handle the blistering speed of Vilapat's horde of goblins, knocking Les Bleus out of contention and sending Thailand to the finals. Team Italy rolled into Barcelona led by Pro Tour top 8ers Marco Camaluzzi and Andrea Mengucci. But on Sunday, it was their previously undistinguished teammate, William Pizzi, that delivered crucial victories for the Italians. Aided by the words of wisdom from his teammate Francesco Bifero, Pizzi skillfully piloted his Teamer Megamorph deck in must-win matches. In the quarterfinals, he beat down the kilt-clad Team Scotland with the help of a snow ogre. In the semifinals, Pizzi defeated his northern neighbors Team Austria with the attacks of a fish lizard. And so, Italy and Thailand would square off in the finals of the World Magic Cup. Sitting in the middle of the action, William Pizzi continued his winning ways against Thai captain Vilapat Sililurt Varakun. Pizzi successfully collected the company of his most robust creatures and bulldozed over the Thai defenses in 2 quick games. Meanwhile, Marco Camaluzzi and Chom Pasid Parcha were deadlocked in a tight match of dueling aggressive decks that split the first 2 games. With Game 3 pending, the match went unresolved. That's because the action at Table A would prove to be conclusive. After a long war of attrition, Sutipong Popitakun and his good friend Jace Telepath Unbound took control of Game 1 and strengthened Thailand's position in the finals. But Andrea Mengucci and his banana-loving shaman Tassiger the Golden Fang hit back hard to win Game 2. And in Game 3, it was both Mengucci's and his Dragon Lord's prerogative to accrue many more spells in hand than Popitakun. The Thai competitor eventually extended his hand to congratulate a joyous, exuberant, and victorious Team Italy.
Marco, the captain, do you have anything to say back at home for the fans watching?
Yeah, thank everyone for support us during all the weekends. We were submerged by, a ton of announcements. Come on, guys, you can do it, you can do it. Yes, we do it. We did it. Yeah.
You did do it. You did do it. Congratulations to Team Italy, the champions of the World Magic Cup. Excuse me. What are you doing in my car? I'm just giving your car the Ulamog purple ice cream wash. Oh, cool. Thanks.